Hello everyone and welcome back to another art behind the scenes video. Today I am doing a Studio Ghibli inspired piece, also inspired by Van Gogh's Starry Night. So this is a piece that is very similar to one that I've done before, which is more based on the Starry Night from Van Gogh. However, I really love the impressionist dotted artwork, so I decided to continue with it and just play around more zoom in version of the Totoro staring at the Starry Night. I thought that would look so gorgeous as a piece if I had that poster in my own room. So here I'm gonna share with you my art process from beginning to end. Now, if you enjoy the videos on my YouTube channel so far, I just want to mention I appreciate it very much if you would consider giving this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much for considering, and on with this behind the scenes art video. So I started off with a yellow background because I knew I wanted that glowy in the night kind of feeling and vibe. And later on, I just dotted it slowly with different types and shades of blue and lilacs and pink and periwinkle, and it just came out so beautifully. The unfortunate thing is that it did take a lot longer than I anticipated to complete this piece because you really had to do dot by dot, and my hand got quite tired by the end of it. Nevertheless, I'm pretty happy with the final result. I really can see myself doing this with my kids in the future for an art project or activity, because it's something that they can probably do slowly over time and appreciate the final effect of it. How little things can really add up to a much beautiful, more grander picture, which is something that I've learned from this art process, that little habits or little things can just add up to something so much. You may think that the action that you have is so minuscule, but over time, if it's repeated, it has such a grander effect. So that is the realization that I have from this piece, and something to ponder about as I was kind of working on this little bit at a time. So a little bit about how long I've been working on this piece. I think it did take me 3 months or so. Not to say I'm doing it every day, but a few hours here and there, sometimes none at all at certain weeks, and sometimes maybe 2 or 3 times a day. But it did take a long time and a lot of planning. Now these dots, you do need to wait for the previous layer to dry before adding on the next layer of dots, or else they kind of all blend right in. Throughout this video, I'm going to share with you both art time lapses that are sped through, and also times when I'm slowing it down to see how it's really in real time. Hopefully by doing a blend of both types of videos, you have a better appreciation for this entire process, and that is the story behind a lot of videos on my YouTube channel. It's about the process. A lot of times we are wowed by the final product, it's amazing, but how often do we get exposure to the final product and understand the time and the process behind it? And I think it's so important to speak to the process just as the final artwork, and it's even more important to translate that to the younger generation or new artists, that it doesn't start from just 0 to 100. There is so much more of a process of getting there, and I think every single artist go through it, but we just don't spend enough time talking about it. So hopefully these videos are helpful in encouraging you about sharing your own process and being more comfortable talking about your process, because that is very much hard work. That 1 second that someone looks at your artwork and is instantly bedazzled by it has hours or years of work for someone to perfect it. Throughout this video, you can see that I'm mostly using acrylic wash, dabble some water to give a little bit of watercolor effect. Fortunately, I don't have to do too much color editing just because of how pigmented acrylic wash is, which is something I absolutely love, and which is one of the reasons I totally go by this medium very often. So I'll let you enjoy the rest of this video and the process here for the Starry Night inspired by Van Gogh, as well as Studio Ghibli's My Neighbor Totoro. Enjoy! Well, that's it for the video today. I hope you enjoy this art time-lapse process of this behind the scene art video of Starry Night inspired by Van Gogh's Starry Night as well as Studio Ghibli's My Neighbor Totoro. I think the piece came out beautifully. There's certainly like always areas to refine, and I really struggle to figure out like when is like the happy medium to stop working on a piece. Well, I'm also curious as to like, have you done impressionist artwork similar to this in the past? How has your experience been with it? Is there a way to like expedite this like dotting process for impressionist artwork? Have you done it for like other theme artwork that you love? I would love to hear in the comments below. Well, thank you so much for joining me on another art behind the scenes of Sharon Leung, and I will see you in future videos. Take care and stay creative, everyone. Bye for now.